Okay, this video is in response to a question I had about how to connect to your core and to your pelvic floor after having a baby. And so I'm going to walk you through a way that you can connect by laying down, and then once you get that connection, how you can train that connection in various positions. So what I'm going to have you start with first is lying down on your back and place one pillow underneath your neck, head, and shoulders. This allows you to bring the rib cage up a little bit and reduce the arch in your back. In this position, the main thing you're going to focus on is breathing. And so put your hands on your rib cage. You're going to connect to your pelvic floor by using your breath. So you inhale deeply. When you inhale, I want you to see if you can feel the pelvic floor expanding. And when you exhale, blow out through your mouth and see if you can draw the pelvic floor up and in. This will feel like a very light contraction, like you are picking up a blueberry or stopping your urine flow. So you're going to repeat that 5 times. Inhale, bring the breath all the way down into the pelvis as far as you can and see if you can feel the pelvic floor open. Exhale, draw the pelvic floor up and in. You can even work on the posterior part of the pelvic floor and closing off your anus as if you're closing off a bowel movement. Inhale, let it all open. Exhale, draw it up and in. Once you can feel the pelvic floor expand and contract, then you can use the contraction to then work on training your lower abdominal strength. So that's these muscles down here. So you inhale, exhale, draw the pelvic floor up and in, and engage your lower abdominals. Tense your lower abdominals so that they feel like they're closing in, like you're bringing both sides of your pelvic girdle closer together. Inhale, let it all go. Exhale, draw it together, up and in. So your pelvic floor and your lower abdominals are both coming in together, drawing up and in. They're not pushing down and out on exhale. Once you feel like you can get a contraction of your lower abdominals down in this area with your pelvic floor, then you can try to start with a march. So inhale, exhale, draw the pelvic floor up and in, engage your lower abdominals, march one knee up. Now when you march up, I don't want your pelvis flip-flopping. It needs to stay stable. You can inhale here, exhale, lower down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Repeat 5 times on each side. Another way to connect to your lower abdominals is in a side lying position. So you can repeat the same breathing techniques where you inhale, feel the pelvic floor open, exhale, draw the pelvic floor and lower abdominals up and in. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Once you get this engagement of your pelvic floor and your transverse abdominis muscles down in your lower section of your abdominals, then you try it with a clam. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. These should be slow and controlled. You're just trying to connect first to your deeper core and your pelvic floor. You're not trying to move through a whole lot of strength. You're trying to connect through movement. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You want to keep your spine in a neutral position so that you're not rolling as you're doing the clam. The next position is in child's pose. You're going to focus on the breathing strategy again. So inhale with the back part of your rib cage, and then exhale, draw the pelvic floor up and in. As you exhale, you might feel a light stretch or pull of your tailbone down and in, and that's because the pelvic floor, the posterior pelvic floor, connects into the coccyx, and you'll feel that contraction in the back part of your pelvic floor. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. The last position is on your hands and knees. So in this position, you're going to repeat what you did with the same breathing strategy. You're going to inhale, opening up your rib cage, a 360-degree breath all the way around if you can. Inhale, exhale, draw the pelvic floor up and in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you have a harder time still connecting the inhale and the exhale with your pelvic floor, you can check out my other videos. I have connecting your breath to your pelvic floor in a supine position, in a standing position, and in a sitting position. So that can help you figure out ways to be able to connect better. And then this strategy is simply to be able to connect and then challenge your body and train that connection through movement. And so it's a very light and easy way to be able to connect to your core after having your baby.